an extract from more than 69 miracles of Islam that none can deny.
The belief is a blossom named after the Muslim call for prayer represents a spiritual connection between people and God. Leader TV explains.
Azan is the Muslim call for prayer. Throughout the Muslim world, muezzins, the conveners, call the believers to pray 5 times a day. The sound of Azan is believed to have benefits for the human nerves, but people in the Shakir region of Azerbaijan say the Azan is appealing not only to humans, but also to nature. Shakir resident Mehmed Rahim Eldarov collected different types of flowers for 15 years. Although some of them look alike, they have different blossoming time, and the petals differ in shape and color. He says each of them is special for him. I make no distinction between them, otherwise I'll not be able to look after all of them. Even I'll not be able to collect them. But he says he has something interesting among his collection. This is Azan flower. The flower beloved among the locals blossoms under the voice calling for prayer. Yes, we are astonished by the extraordinary natural phenomenon, but there are mysterious examples of science and religion converging, and we find ourselves much associated with nature, and this example is only one of them. This report is prepared by Fuat Tagizadeh, Leader TV Azerbaijan, especially for CNN World Report.
I don't believe what I just saw. Wasn't that absolutely amazing? Oh my goodness, I've never seen anything quite like it. Meanwhile, coming up.
At the Maghrib prayer call.
Hurry to success, rise up for salvation. Hurry to success, rise up for salvation. Allah is great. Allah is great. There is no God except Allah.
At the Isha prayer call.
Hurry to the prayer, rise up for prayer. Hurry to success, rise up for salvation. Hurry to success, rise up for salvation. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Are they, then, seeking a religion other than that of Allah? While to Him alone submit all those in the heavens and the earth, willingly or unwilling. And to Him they shall be returned.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. The Jews and Christians say, we are sons of Allah and His loved ones. Say, why then doth He chastise you for your sins? Nay, ye are but mortals of His creating. He forgiveth whom He will, and chastiseth whom He will. The originator of the heavens and the earth. How can He have a child when there is for Him no consort? Allah hath not chosen any son, nor is there any God along with Him. Else would each God have assuredly championed that which He created. And some of them would assuredly have overcome others. Glorified be Allah above all that they allege.
From overnight, one church's giant Jesus statue is in ruins this morning. The storms that moved through the area likely sparked a fire that destroyed the well-known landmark. For the latest, we go to Jordan Burgess live in our newsroom with reaction from church members. It's this morning's top story.
Right now, some church members are saddened, others still in shock as they try to come to terms with the burning of the statue that's been a beacon for them for years. and take a look at the spot where that statue used to stand here at the Solid Rock Church on Union Road just off Interstate 75. Now only a few pieces of the frame are left. The outstretched arms that used to grab the attention of anyone driving by on the interstate are no more. They were turned to ashes by flames. The fire also damaged the attic of the church's amphitheater. No official word yet on what caused the blaze, but lightning from the storms that moved through the area is likely to blame. Now, word of the fire spread quickly. A number of church members showed up to see what had happened. Many couldn't believe it and had to see for themselves. They say the fire has shaken the foundation of the Solid Rock Church.
This is my home church. This is the church I raised my kids. And I just know that something is not right now. We just all have to go on our face and ask God, because this cannot be a coincidence.
I was pretty upset, seeing such a big, thing of, our Lord and Savior, just gone. It's pretty sad.
Now, we expect to learn more about the total amount of damage a little bit later this morning. No word yet what the church plans to do, whether or not officials will rebuild the statue. But we'll continue to follow this story throughout the day. For now, reporting live, Jordan Burgess, 2 News on your side.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, and whoso seeketh as religion other than the surrender to Allah, it will not be accepted from him, and he will be a loser in the hereafter. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. And they say, the Beneficent hath taken unto himself a son. Assuredly, ye utter a disastrous thing, whereby almost the heavens are torn, and the earth is split asunder, and the mountains fall in ruin. That ye ascribe unto the Beneficent a son, when it is not meet for the majesty of the Beneficent that he should choose a son. Never think that Allah is unaware of what the wrongdoers are doing. He is but giving them respite up to a day when the eyes shall remain upraised in terror.
I'm delighted that Lawrence is talking to us today. Please welcome.
I'm going to talk about our modern picture of cosmology and how it's changed our view of the universe, the past and the future. And the observation was that the universe was static and eternal. That was the conventional wisdom in science at the time, that the universe had been around forever and would be around forever. And that's the reason why I, as a particle physicist, got involved in cosmology, because I wanted to be the first person to know how the universe would end. It seemed like a good idea. The universe must be flat.
NASA confirms also that the universe is flat, like a sheet of paper.
In fact, it's right now we know to an accuracy of better than 1%. The universe is flat. It has zero total energy, and it could have begun from nothing. And in some sense, how that picture is clearly remarkable, and far more remarkable than the fairy tales that are made up in most religious situation.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, the day when we shall roll up the heavens, as a recorder rolleth up a written scroll. As we began the first creation, we shall repeat it. It is a promise binding upon us. Lo, we are to perform it.
How does the universe curve? According to Einstein, the universe is a space-time continuum that can take one of three forms: positive curvature, negative curvature, and flat. According to this verse 104 from chapter 21 of the Holy Quran, the universe will end, and another universe will be created in the same creation way. But for 1,400 years, Allah told us in His Quran the exact details explaining the universe end.
When we look at other galaxies, we'll see them coming in toward us on a collision course.
All of a sudden we see stars coming at us from all directions.
All the galaxies will start colliding, and the stars within them will get crunched together.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when the heaven is cleft asunder,
The stars will collide, the planets will collide, planets will get swallowed by stars.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when the planets are dispersed,
all of a sudden temperatures begin to rise. All of a sudden the oceans boil.
in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, and when the seas will be burst forth,
all of a sudden the mountains will melt.
in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, they ask you about the mountains, so say to them, my Lord will crush them into dust thoroughly, then will turn them into a leveled plain.
All things must pass.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, lo, the hour is surely coming, there is no doubt thereof, yet most of mankind believe not. And your Lord hath said, pray unto me and I will hear your prayer. Lo, those who scorn my service, they will enter hell, disgraced.
If the universe collapses, what might subsequently follow is another Big Bang, another expansion event.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, as we began the first creation, we shall repeat it. It is a promise binding upon us. Lo, we are to perform it.
Clocks run at different rates in different gravitational fields. The stronger the gravitational field, the more slowly time passes relative to someone out in space where there's no gravitational field.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, verily, they see it that torment afar off, but we see it quite near. But lo, a day with Allah is as 1,000 years of what ye reckon. And on the day when the hour riseth, the guilty will vow that they did tarry but an hour, thus were they ever deceived. But those to whom knowledge and faith are given will say, the truth is, ye have tarried, by Allah's decree, until the day of resurrection. This is the day of resurrection, but ye used not to know.
This tells us that we are more insignificant than we ever imagined.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, assuredly the creation of the heavens and the earth is greater than the creation of mankind, but most of mankind know not.
The largest energy in the universe, 70% of the energy in the universe, resides in empty space. And we don't have the slightest idea why it's there. We should realize that where there's more we don't understand about the universe than we do.
And of knowledge, ye have been vouchsafed but little.
And far more remarkable than the fairy tales.
Who, when our revelations are recited unto him, saith, mere fables of the men of old.
Okay, thanks.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, but oh, if thou couldst see, when the wrongdoers are brought up before their Lord, how they cast the blame one to another, how those who were despised in the earth say unto those who were proud, but for you, we should have been believers. Lo, Allah's promise is the very truth. Let not the life of the world beguile you, nor let the deceiver beguile you, in regard to Allah.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. That one is the all-knower of the unseen and the seen, the Almighty, the very merciful. who made well whatever he created.
The constant, superior design number of mathematics, 1.618. The Creator has always used the very same number in numerous events in the universe. In our heart pulses, the aspect ratio of DNA spiral, and the special design of the universe, which is named as dodecahedron, and the leaf array rules of plants, which is named as phyllotaxy, in the snowflakes crystals, in the spiral structure of numerous galaxies. The Creator has used the same number, the number of golden mean, 1.618. It is observed that this ratio is applied to the pyramids of Egypt, like it was applied to various famous architectural works. Famous astronomer Kepler defines this number as a precious treasury. Aesthetician expert Dr. Stephen Markout was proved as a result of his 25-year-long study that human faces and bodies designed pursuant to this ratio are accepted as beautiful by every single person in the world. If the aspect ratio of any form is 1.618, then this form is convenient to golden mean. Perfect design.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Verily, we created man in the best stature. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Lo, the first sanctuary appointed for mankind was that at Mecca, a blessed place, a guidance to the peoples.
Mecca has been ordered as Qibla direction, convention place for billions of Muslims, and as the holy center of Islam. Soon, you will witness the scientific proof of unbelievable mysteries that have remained hidden in the holy city, Mecca, for thousands of years. The constant, superior design number of mathematics, 1.618. So, where is the golden mean point of the Earth? The proportion of distance between Mecca and the North Pole to the distance between Mecca and the South Pole is exactly 1.618, the golden mean. Moreover, the proportion of the distance between the South Pole and the city of Mecca to the distance between both poles is again 1.618. The miracle is not over yet. The golden mean point of the earth, according to common location language of mankind, graticule map, is in the city of Mecca. The proportion of eastern elongation to the western elongation, which are determined as solstice line from Mecca, is again 1.618. Moreover, as shown in the figure, the proportion of western elongation of Mecca to the solstice line to the perimeter of the earth on this very latitude is surprisingly the golden mean, 1.618. The golden mean point of the earth, for all mapping systems, even though they vary for a few kilometers, is always within the city borders of Mecca, within the holy region that includes Kaaba. You can measure very sensitively the distance between any 2 points with the help of Google Earth's ruler feature. If you wish, you can verify the correctness of the given ratios by calculating latitude and longitude with a simple calculator. The Phimetrics program is an American program that is used to show golden mean of pictures and paintings. If we accept the graticule map of the earth as an alive painting whose depth never ends and open it in this program, we will find out that the golden mean point of the earth is the city of Mecca. With respect to positive longitude and latitude values and being on the lands, not the sea, the only golden mean point of the earth is Mecca. Miracles continue. The golden mean miracle in the Mecca verse of the Quran. There is one unique verse in the Quran that includes Mecca word and an expression that tells there are clear evidences within the city which will give belief to humanity. The relation between the city of Mecca and the golden mean is clearly engraved in the Ali Imran Surah, 96th verse. The total number of all letters of this verse is 47. Calculating the golden mean of letter total, we find out that the word of Mecca is expressed by 47 divided by 1.618 equals 29. There are 29 letters from the beginning of the verse till the word Mecca. Just like it is in the world map. If only one single word or letter was missing, this ratio could never be constituted. Without any impairment, we have conducted the very same process that we conducted on the earth map and witnessed the glorious coherence of letter numbers that reveals the relation of Mecca and the golden mean. All this shows that the creator of the earth and mathematics is the same one God. Beggar description that created Kaaba, holy region, and the Quran. He reminds whole humanity that knowing the future and common languages of humanity, he gave clues for them. A newer invention on the relation between the golden mean, Mecca, Kaaba, and the Quran becomes revealed in each single day. In the figure, it is shown that the measurements with golden mean compass, also known as Leonardo compass, indicate that the city of Mecca is located on the golden mean of Arabia, while Kaaba is located on the golden mean of the city. The probability calculations indicate that all these facts cannot be a mere coincidence.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Lo, we have created everything by measure. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Deemed ye then that we had created you for naught, and that ye would not be returned unto us? in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, and proclaim unto mankind a pilgrimage. They will come unto thee on foot, and on every lean camel. They will come from every deep ravine, that they may witness things that are of benefit to them. German search, making great discovery. Zamzam, the Islamic holy water, 1,000 times more powerful than any other water on earth.
Quick. If you do something into your body, or you think, your body reacts immediately. So 20 minutes is a nice time.
We believe that Zamzam water has healing powers. I mean, our religion tells us that Zamzam lima shuriba lah. So whatever we drink it for, it will happen.
So see, what do we see? We see an answer. In these pictures, we always see an answer of something that happens to you. That means if your cell systems, and the energy comes from your cell systems, answer like this on the left picture, it's like a kiss to them. They smile and say, yes, that's great. Munich water, they say, oh, please, don't.
Enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's very important and so easy to see. We have to continue.
How can we judge then what to drink, what to eat, what to get inside our bodies, if this is the result? I mean, I'm astonished. I mean, maybe the cigarettes, it's straightforward, you know, that of course it affects your body in a negative way. But coffee, for instance, I always thought it was something that would energize every single atom of your body.
If I have the chance, I would invent something that everybody, with which machine everybody can measure its energetic fields. There's a professor in Munich I know very well now since about 12 years. He can develop such a machine. If you have this, and if you start to measure your energetic field before and after something, you will change your habit, 100%. Because as it impressed you, drinking Zamzam water or smoking or taking a coffee, you won't do it again. If it changes, and always see, it's an answer. Your cell systems do answer. They say, yeah, I like this. Oh, no, please don't. This is the first thing. And the second thing, we invented a therapy to all this knowledge. You must see, it's 12 years old. I'm dealing with this and working about this for 12 years, nearly every day. The therapy we invented is called energetic field therapy, of course. There's one picture as well. It's an electromagnetic field with a very low intensity. It just gives you information in water. You can see the answer of your energetic field similar to the answer of Zamzam water. That means if I present a special energy, which your energetic fields, which your cell loves, they answer. If somebody kisses you, you answer with a smile. Like your cells, this is what cells do. If you are beaten, you won't smile. This is what your cell systems on an energetic level do.
Is there such thing as negative energy and positive energy that you absorb from others as well?
Of course, from people as well. Because I present my energetic field and you present your energetic field. They mix each other now. This is the way how you think that somebody is somebody you like from the first glance or not. Because there's information in it. I give all my information from my inside, and you do it as well. So we inform ourselves on an energetic way.
Now what about, what is it did you feel when you studied the Zamzam water? Did it come as a huge surprise for you? I mean, it's for us, it's belief, it's part of our belief, but for you, how was it?
It was just a chance to get to study this water. I know, of course, the importance of Zamzam water, but I think I'm the first to try to study what does it do. It betters your energetic field, and that means it makes you healthier. I think if you can drink it every day.
In this show, we had a segment on Zamzam water before, where a Japanese professor.
I know him, the one who talks love into the water and so.
Exactly.
I forgot his name.
I was surprised when I saw the how seriously it affects the love and hate, whatever you say, affects the water as well. But the effect of Zamzam water, it's 1,000 times heavier than normal water, and nothing is negative about it.
Right.
Negative about it.
Right.
Nothing.
See the Munich water. It's a disaster. It's chemical pure. There's no bacterials in it, nothing. But on an energetic level, it's a disaster.
How do you think a revelation like this can be used to the best, to better everybody's lives? Zamzam. How can it change us?
So if you have the chance to drink it every day, it betters your health. I think not every Arabic people in the whole world can drink Zamzam water every day. So maybe for this is a possibility, a therapy, similar to the one we invented, the energetic field therapy. It's a kind of Zamzam water on an energetic way. It's not something to drink, it's something to lay on, but it betters your energetic fields. I think we start with a complete new medicine. I think in the future we will deal with our energy and not only with our chemical way of life. It's 96 years old that we know that everything is energy.
You must be intrigued to study more about Zamzam water. What is it, if it's in a perfect scenario, you want to do with Zamzam water?
We just opened it a little bit, the secret of your holy water. We just could show something. Of course, it would be great to study more of it, to get a chance to study it where it came from.
From the source.
From the source. We took it to Munich, transporting. It still had a lot of energy. So how much energy
do you think
will
it would
have?
Be more from
I think it loses. It loses. And it still had so much. So how much energy will it have? We could picture the energetic fields in Jeddah, Mecca or something, somewhere. But for this we need a new device. The device we have in Munich is not to be carried, it's not portable, so we have to develop new machines, portable devices that we can take them, for instance, to Jeddah or to Mecca and so on.
One of the most fascinating things you told me today was how you assessed the energy before meditation or prayer and after meditation or prayer. I do know that why the prayers are spread for us throughout the day, 5 times a day, with intervals that are no less than X amount of hours. It means something because it keeps the energy level, as you said, high. It's quite amazing for me to hear from you that it is there. The reason why after you pray, you get certain energy around you, a hail of some sort that helps you go on and continue and gives you some inner peace.
Yes.
What is it about praying that you want to study more?
If we would have the chance to picture the energetic fields before and after praying, before and after going to Mecca, Hajj is called, I think. You will learn so much more about what happens in your holy place. You will learn much more what happens in your body. Inside us. See, a divine energy surrounds us 24 hours a day. We have to open us to it, then it comes into us. We can measure, we can picture this before and after meditation, but we have to learn much more. We need better devices, more sophisticated, more studies, more sophisticated things. We can learn a lot.
I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thanks.
Really, and that many organizations support whatever you're doing. I mean, this is worth investing in because we need to know more and learn more. Now, as you rightly said when we were doing this, if you're praying anywhere and distracted by sounds of TV, kids playing, many things that everyday life, exposes you to, it's different from being in Mecca or in 100%. Medina and being totally, enveloped by the inner peace and the sound of prayer.
Yes.
It's just magnificent feeling that I cannot explain and I cannot put in words, but I'm sure if you study it, things will come up.
Maybe you can see it, yeah.
No,
maybe,
so.
I'm very sure you can see it. It must be.
Please, it's never a matter of entertainment, but eternity in paradise, or eternity in hellfire, and there is no existence for other destiny. Please, click on the annotation to watch the other 64 miracles of Allah, and understand God rewards.